¿Estás escuchando? ¿Estás listo? ¿Puedes oír? Muchos aquí no pueden hablar español, pero yo sí puedo. Una cosa es difícil es cuando no entender qué estás hablando los otros. How'd that make you feel? Make you feel lost? Confused? Well, according to Colorado Mesa University, 33 million people in the United States feel the same way. Learning Spanish can be very helpful to you and to others. The reason why is because Spanish is a global language. It is increasing each year. It can also be so beneficial to you. So let's start off with global language. It is the second most spoken language in the United States. And according to Mesa University, there are 400 million speakers worldwide. So what's stopping you from doing it? Also, according to the Nazarene University, more than 60 million Americans speak Spanish at home, rather than speaking English. Think about that. Knowing that Spanish is in the US, you're probably wondering, well, how did it get to the US? Well, according to BYU, Brigham Young University, Spanish was brought over by Romans, and then it transitioned its way into America. In 1492, that date is so familiar to you, a bunch of you guys in here, it is when Spanish discovery and colonization happened. As this was happening, it was growing slowly, and this leads me to my next point. The American Library.gov, in 1898, when Puerto Rico became a territory and a part of the United States, it grew in size. The language Spanish grew in size, which according to the Spanish school called Spanish is a widespread first language. So throughout South and North America. So that's a whole lot. This is how fast it's growing. From 1492 to 1898, it's just growing and growing in size. So while it's growing, Spanish is increasing each year. By 2020, Mark Hugo was the director of the Global Migration and Demography Research, says that it will increase 39 to 43 million for non-Spanish speakers. So Spanish will increase by next year 39 to 40 million people, 43 million people. I put 40. Again, this is not including people who speak Spanish. Also, Mark Hughes says that people who speak Spanish will have a slight decrease, so they'll be losing a part of their culture, but by people learning Spanish, you can help them, which leads me to how beneficial it is. First, Colorado Mesa University, you can travel to Spanish-speaking countries and to get to know the culture. Yes, you can do that now, but it's not the same thing. You get more insight on it. And you can open your minds to bigger things. Next, another way it could be beneficial, it can improve your resume. You can become bilingual, and if you become bilingual, you have a better chance of getting a job, and you have a better pay. Speaking from personal experience, I get paid to translate $15 an hour. And according to the British Council, learning Spanish can help switch attention and work memory. Because while translating and switching back and forth, it helps your brain's executive control system by gaining these skills. Now that we know Spanish is a global language and it is the second most spoken language, also that is increasing each year, and by next year it will be increasing 39 to 43 million non-Spanish speakers, it can also benefit you and others by improving your resume and brain skills. So when do you want to start? Jeffrey Williams, an English author, says you can never understand one language until you understand at least two.